it compares with what you see out there in the marketplace in the high-end retailers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never shopped here, welcome. You're watching Shop LC, which stands for low cost. And what we are trying to do is bring you jewelry directly from the manufacturer to your front door to save you all those men and women that want their part for design, their part for finding the stone, their part for cutting the stone, their part. We hire them and we bring them directly to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give you opportunities today that most people would never dream you can buy a Tanzanite for, because the fact that our prices are so inexpensive. Not because our Tanzanites are so low quality, it's our prices are so inexpensive. In fact, the first item we're going to show you is a book that was written about Tanzanite that we did not write, we did not co-write, we did not, but we are in it because of our site holder positioning when the site holder was in place. If you've never shopped here, though, you can shop with confidence. Everything minus if it says clearance, clearance is a final sell, but everything that you buy here, you have a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. And today, you are getting free shipping on everything. And I always tell people, try the extra code, because if extra 20, you can save 20%. And with every single item you buy here, a child in need, whether here in the United States or over in our parent company, we're India, a child in need will get a meal that otherwise would go without. Not just an hour or a couple of minutes, but days and weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be here. I've been doing jewelry for over 33 years, almost 34. March will be 34 years. And I can tell you, I will compare the quality of the manufacturing goods to some of the highest ones out there. And I've sold all kinds of high-end goods. But our first item, without further ado, is this wonderful book. I love this book. At the very beginning of the book, when you start looking at it, it starts talking to, well, it starts off with pictures. Always a good book starts off with pictures. No. But then it just tells you the story about Tanzanite. And Campbell Bridges is really noted for Tsavorite, but he's actually the one who took this beautiful color zoisite to the marketplace and took it to Tiffany companies and got them to rename it. Well, he didn't get them to rename it. They told him they wanted to rename it to zoisite. But in this book, ladies and gentlemen, you have the likes of Boucheron, Bungari, Van Cleef and Arpels. You have all these very high end, and then flip back here. What's the top one on there? Shop LC. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look down this list, there is designer after designer after designer, Tiffany and Company, all these different designers in this book. And you can look through it and see all these wonderful pictures of gorgeous Tanzanites. But right there, and black or blue and I guess white and blue here in this case, Shop LC. And then when you turn over, look at that. Those are our designs. Those are Quad A Tanzanites. Amazing. And the Rhapsody is Quad A. And the Ileana, that would be a Triple A. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud of being in this book. And I will tell you, it's a great opportunity for us to just kind of talk to you about Tanzanite, because Tanzanite's a unique gem. Number one, it's a single source gem. Only found in one place on the planet, Tanzania. It's only about 5 square miles, but it's one of the deepest mines in the history. At one point, it was the deepest mine at over 2 Empire State Buildings deep, but it has been surpassed by another mine now. I'm going to tell you, I don't have a fear of heights, but I have a fear of being buried alive. I mean, in the height thing, I guess if a plane was going down or I was jumping out of a plane, I'd have a whole different feeling about that. But when you're underground, have you ever been into like a cave where they have, the staphite and the little gems growing from the ceiling, and you look up and it's like all of these little things, and it's always damp and hot. So I'm thinking 2 Empire State Buildings deep. Let's get a little close down there to where I don't want to go. I don't want to see the man in the red suit. I want to see the man with the white robe, purple robe. But ladies and gentlemen, when you think about going 2 Empire State Buildings deep, think about how dark, how damp, how uncomfortable it must be. And if you ever see the video of Miss Becky and Dion, they went to the Tanzanite mine, and it looks like the runaway mine train going down this tunnel. And I'm like, wow. And it's literally a mine cart. It's not, there's no seat belts. There's no anything. I'm sure they had, safety harnesses in there because, they want to keep everybody safe. But it was a hole in the ground. It wasn't, where they have it all bridged off and you're able to walk through and you have plenty of headspace. Dion is about a foot shorter than me, maybe a foot and a half. And her head looked like it was going to hit in some of those pictures. I'm like, wow. I was like, I don't know if I could do that. I'm going to be honest. But 5 square miles is where the Tanzanites were found, or the zoisite. That's its chemical name, if you will, chemical compound. They named it Tanzanite after Tanzania. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring you Tanzanites, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to learn even more about Tanzanite by buying this book. And I will tell you, I highly recommend this book. Not because we're in it. There's just so much great information on this about Tanzanites. We had the author of this book in, I think about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. Time flies. I could not believe we are less than 17 days away from Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, what's today?
The 12th.
12th. We're 13 days from Christmas.
Yeah.
That means, are you ready for this one? This was the one. Christmas, okay, I can deal with it. New Year's 2024. New Year's Eve will be in 17 days. New Year's Day will be in 18 days. Where did 23 go? Can someone please tell me? Because honestly, I feel like we just celebrated 23. It has flown. My mind has been blown how fast this year's gone. Every time I turn around, it's like a new month to pay my rent. You know what I mean? But this is an awesome, awesome book. The lady was amazing. I actually caught some of her show, and she knew so much about Tanzanite. But I will tell you what I love about it is it's broke down into, sometimes you read a book and it's all scientific or it's all words that you're like, wait, I know what that means, but how do they mean in this context? This is broke down to literally just everyday language. And I love that about a book. I love a book that doesn't need to show you how, and it talks about the different designers in here, like Oscar Hyman, and it tells you things about them as well. So you learn about designers as well as about Tanzanite. But when Campbell Bridges brought this to market, Tiffany & Company's founder said, their president or vice president said, this is the most beautiful blue gem I've ever seen because of its trichroicness in nature. This is going to be sold 101 for $29.99. It's a hardback book. But look at all the colored pages in here. I mean, think about it. If you went in and you were just trying to print at Kinko's, all of these, I guess it's called FedEx now. I'm old. All of these colored pages, all these colored pictures, you would spend more than $29.99. You're getting the book for $29.99. They sell this, actually, for $239. Shop LC, because of our relationship in the Tanzanite world with so many different people, and because this vendor, this author, actually put us in the book, of course we're going to get a discounted rate on them, so we're able to pass that discount to you. We bought a lot when she was here. This is an amazing, amazing book. $29.99, sold 101. Remember, use that promo code extra20 today, and free shipping today. To ship a book, this is heavy. That's going to be some money. All right, coming up next, we have our first item here. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, I say it every time. If you watch me, you know what I'm about to say. By the way, I didn't mention, you can write into me here live at shoplc.com. I love it when you do that because it makes the show, for me, feel more personable. It makes me feel like we're more of a family and you're part of the show versus just watching me sit here and lecture or talk all the time. Remember, all the Tanzanites in the entire world, only 1% is quad A. Only 6% is triple A or higher. Everything else is double A or less. 94% of all Tanzanites in the world are under triple A. So when you go out there in the retail world, if it's not certed, and they say, in my opinion, assume it's lower than what they're saying. Not because they're trying to honestly mislead you, but most of them have never even seen a quad A Tanzanite. Because 1 in 10,000 carats that are mined, back when they were mining, because there's no mining going on, Tanzanite, 1 in 10,000 is actually quad A. So unless you're in one of the high-end retailers, the Tiffany's, the Van Cleef's, you've probably never actually seen a quad A unless you watch us here at Shop LC, because we have genuine quad A, and I have some today that are very beautiful color that are AAA. This one here is going to be low 2A to high 1A, but it's all perfectly matched to mated. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Now these are more of the lighter lavender purple color. And ladies and gentlemen, but I say this, and I don't know why we make so many bracelets. I know you demand them, and that's why we do it. But friends, to get bracelets in today's marketplace in Tanzanite, most people aren't making them. You know why? Because there's no more mining. What's out there is out there. They cannot remake Tanzanite in a laboratory environment. Now, I tell you, I was watching on the network. I got very infuriated because I hate when someone uses something to sell something that is not factual. It's a Tanzanite, and they showed a quad A Tanzanite on their TV. This is what caught me. I was watching it in the host room, and I was like, oh, I think it's just some quad A. Cool. I was watching. Then they showed this gem, and I was like, ooh, why would they show that before they showed a gem that was light in color like this? And then I read the rest of the thing. It's a Tanzanite, line 1. Line 2, simulated diamond color. I don't like that. If you see it here, I will point it out to you. I'm not naming the company it was. And you know what? They have their thing. They do it their way. But ladies and gentlemen, these are genuine Tanzanite. These are going to be 1A to 2A. They are perfectly matched to mated all the way around. All in marquee cuts. And I'll tell you my funny story about marquee cuts, because I just signed it. Interesting that in the history books, being a king, King Louis had the marquee cut in the shape of his mistress' lips. Now, if you're the Queen Louis, would you want that to be what your king was known for? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, this is over 8 carat 65 of gorgeous single to low double A Tanzanites, all perfectly matched and mated all the way across. It's 8 carat 65 total weight, all marquee cut. You can get it in silver over sterling. You can get it sterling silver with platinum over sterling, or yellow gold over sterling. You got 5 budget pays on this for $16 each. Your first one will be a little higher because you will have your tax for your city on it. This sells out there in the retail as is for $849. Your price sold 102 is only $79.99. Yeah, $79.99. Is that not amazing? Look at that one more time. Look at that color. That is beautiful. Come on in, everybody. Miss Pat, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. $79.99, perfectly matched and mated marquee shapes. Again, not something you see a lot of in Tanzanite. Sold 102 on that if you're on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're on the web, all you do is click on the item. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, please type in Sold 101, 102. And if you pick up something, will you do me a favor? Please let me know, because I like to say thank you. Elizabeth, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Elizabeth just said hi to me. It's that simple. Live at shoplc.com. Send me a little note, and I'll call you out if I see it, because I love to hear from you. Because this isn't my show. I may be the host, but this is your show. I am here giving you things and trying to educate you a little bit and bring you great values. These next earrings, I don't care if you buy anything else for the show. I think these are a must-have in the jewelry wardrobe for a lady. But I'm going to show you something about these. Number one, some of you like me, you look at that earlobe, that's some thickness going on there now. These lock down and you have a nice post. Some earrings, the posts are so short, it's very difficult to put them through your earlobe and lock them down. Once these, you push it down. When you put them through your earlobe, you hook it, you push down on it, and it locks. See how that's locked? Boom, ain't coming off. Then you go out there and you can twerk all night, twerk a little longer. Not that I know how to do that, but I'm just saying, I actually have to be honest. I stole that from Joan Rivers. She was saying, somebody said, "Oh, Joan, you're working all the time." And she said, "No, I'm twerking and twerking and twerking all the time." I thought it was funny. You know, Joan Rivers, she was a hoot. God may her soul rest in peace. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is beautiful. And I'm going to tell you, in-out hoops over 4 carats. Now, this is sterling silver. You got those nice, and those backs are very expensive to have put on your own earrings. In-out hoops, 4 carat total weight. We had these at $599. Not today, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing these for $16 in your budget pay, and we're making them $79.99. Come on in. That's sold 103. I will tell you, these are a game changer. You will not find this back out there in the marketplace for most retailers unless they're charging big money on it. Look at that back. Look how nice that works. Boom. Locks. Whoops, I didn't put it in there. It doesn't lock if you don't put it in the hole. There we go. You push down, it goes right in the hole. Boom, it's locked. And not going anywhere. And they are secure. But ladies and gentlemen, your price today of $79.99. Come on, that is a steal. That is a steal, Lucille and Mary Lou too. Remember, there's only 5 square miles that they ever mined Tanzanite. They first found it in 1967, but they didn't take it to market to 68. So Tanzanite is 55 years old. Tanzanite at first was governed basically by the Tanzanite Council. Now they disposed of that, I want to say 13 years ago. And now time flies when you're having fun. But when I first started, I guess it was 12 years ago, because it was right as I first started in TV land, selling jewelry on TV. But when I was talking to the lady who headed up the council, she was like, "Yeah, we're," and I knew then the livelihood of Tanzanite mine being mined for much longer would be very short. Fast forward about 4 years later, they said they're putting a fence. The government's putting a fence around there. And I said way back then, you know that book that's never been written and probably never will be written, the Book of Hunter? That book, I said on TV, I said, in my opinion, the mine is done. The government's coming in to make a facade because Tanzania has made millions of dollars in tourist revenue coming to visit the mine and all of that back when it was open. So they've done well on that part. But see, most people don't realize the government took over the cutting of the gem back in the early 90s, late 80s, so they could control it. And they were cutting very poor. So that's why when you see a really great round Tanzanite, it's because it's been recut most likely here in the U.S. Because a lot of times they would cut corners. People think, oh, I'm going to go to Africa, I'm going to go to Cape Town, I'm going to get... It's very expensive in Cape Town, Africa. I was there, 20 plus years ago, and it was expensive back then. I had a client who bought one and paid over $3,500 per carat for her 5 carat round Tanzanite. It was gorgeous. It was quad A for sure, but it was $3,500 in in Cape Town, Africa. But ladies and gentlemen, what's next? That was Soul 103 on that. Come on in, say hi to me. I see Mills in. We got a lot of people on the web. Thank you so much for joining. Elizabeth. Nice big size hoops. Yes, they're a great size on those hoops. Those are like a 1-inch hoop, Elizabeth. I'm glad you asked that. We're glad you're on the website. Thank you so much for being there. We're glad to have you. Coming up next, now this is a beautiful necklace. Now this is not one of the most large pieces you're going to see today because we have a lot of different things. I don't know why this keeps saying this. I'll say do not remind me again today.
Yeah, it's good.
Because I was saying clothes. And
Yeah.
that wasn't helping out my cause. Look at the color of that Tanzanite though. Woo! This is AAA grade, which means it's one of 6%. 5% of all Tanzanites are AAA. 1% is quad A. This is one of 5% in the AAA quality, but it's one of 6% of the top Tanzanites in the world, and you can see that color a mile away. Look at that on that red shirt. Look at that on skin tone. Absolutely incredible. I cannot even tell you. To get this for the price we're about to do it for, run to your computer and say sold 104. $99.99 for that size in a AAA. You cannot buy loose in today's marketplace. No way, no how. I will tell you, my last network, we have a great price. And at the time, it was a great price. I'm not saying it's not. Shop LC has just tainted me. I'm in this bubble now. And I will tell you, we would put up a note and we'd say we have loose Tanzanites under $3.95 a carat. We would have 20 to 70 people in line buying them as fast as we could show them on the turntable. Ladies and gentlemen, they were 2As to low 3As. This is AAA quality. Thank you. This is a phenomenal value. This is only $99.99, 3/4 carat total weight with the moissanite around it. So you got moissanite. Amazing opportunity there. Don't miss out on that. This is spectacular. Ladies and gentlemen, sold 104, $99 and not a penny more. That is gorgeous. I'm telling you, that's one of the nicest Tanzanites. And here's the thing. On Tanzanite, people think, oh, the bigger the Tanzanite, the harder it is to have that. No. The bigger the Tanzanite, they can go deeper with the cut so that quad A color is easier to keep throughout. Smaller Tanzanites, because there's not the depth, it's easier for them to look lighter than they actually are. But that right there, my friends, shows up like a quad A. But it is a AAA. We have it graded as AAA there, and that's what we're going to call it because it's in silver. Now I'm going to tell you, we had a gentleman, I want to say his name was Roger, and I don't know why. It's a live testimonial that he had, or not a live, on the web. He says, I bought my Tanzanite ring for $300 or $600. It just got appraised for $6,000. It was $300. It was $300, and it got appraised for $6,000. Amazing. That's what you get here at Shop LC. That's why we were put in the book of Tanzanites. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we don't sell inferior Tanzanites. We just sell Tanzanite at an inferior price. And that's huge. I will tell you, you will not find Tanzanites in the quality we sell anywhere in the marketplace for the price we do it for. It's just not going to happen. Born from lightning. And you know, interesting thing with Tanzanites to me, I was always so grown up. Lightning will never strike more than once in the same place. Tanzanite proves differently. But because of those lightning strikes over and over in the same place, is why you get that trichroicness, that red, that purple, that blue, that gorgeous, that I fell in love with Tanzanite. Now, my love for Tanzanite is twofold. Number one, it was born the same time I was. Number two, well, it was taken to market same year I was born. Number two, for me, where it was found in Tanzania, right there at the foothills of Kilimanjaro, if you read the good book and you read about all that, to me, is a whole different meaning in my brain. And it's just me. Nobody else probably has that, but that's just the way I look at Tanzanite. It's a very different view for me because you got the purple for royalty, you got the red for the fire or the blood, and you got the blue for the water. Ladies and gentlemen, this next Tanzanite, holy, can I encourage you right now? If you're on a budget, I get it, I'm on a budget. Get one of these because this is triple A. Remember, triple A is 6%. The top Tanzanites in the world are only 6% of them. Triple A are quad A. Only 5% are actually in triple A and 1% is in quad A. 6% of the top Tanzanite. This is part of 6% of the top Tanzanite. You can see the color across the room. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. This is set with beautiful white zircons. Now, white zircons, not to be confused with cubic zirconia, they are genuine stones, but look at the depth of color. Look at that depth of color. This is not your largest Tanzanite you will ever see.
By the way, Hunter, real fast, Deanna and Steven on Facebook say hello.
Hey, Deanna. How are you? Good morning. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining in. And I see, hey, Steve, what's up, buddy? Oh, yes, it's Tanzanite Center. Yeah, that was actually, it was almost 8 years ago when the government came in and put that fence around there, or maybe even closer to 9 now. It's been a long time. But thank you so much for joining us. Keep writing in and saying hi. I love to hear from you. This ring, though, is AAA. It is set in sterling silver. I'm going to tell you, put this away for your grandkids. I have said this for years, but I got to be real with you. I was sitting at dinner. It was a mingler with some of my old managers that used to work for me when I worked in another company. We all met, the few that could come. And some of them brought friends that they knew in the mall. Hey, we're going to go. So they met. And we're all sitting around laughing, joking, trading war stories. They're telling Hunter funnest moments, and I'm telling funny moments on them. And, we were just having a good time. It's just a holiday little get-together. It was about, today's the 14th, like the 14th, 15th, 17th, somewhere along in there of December. One of the gentlemen I didn't know, and he like, hey, we started chatting inside, everybody kind of, we're all sitting around a table, we're sharing stories, and then people just start, talking one-on-one, and then you kind of go back to the group. And he said, well, tell me about Shop LC. What do y'all sell? And I said, well, we sell lifestyle, we sell beauty, but boy, our Tanzanites are amazing. And I started going off about Tanzanites, and he goes, wow. I said, he goes, I don't have any Tanzanites in my store right now. And I said, what? This young man ran a flagship store in one of the biggest malls, if not the biggest mall, here in the Austin area. And I said, what do you mean you don't have any Tanzanite? He goes, we had 2 before Thanksgiving. We sold them Thanksgiving weekend. They have been replaced. And I got real quiet. And a couple of my managers were like, Hunter, you okay? And I said, the time isn't coming. The time has come. It's now. And because we were talking sidebar here, and they weren't really involved in the conversation. They go, what do you mean? And I said, Tanzanites. And if you look at my arms, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm not making this up. It freaked me out because I have said on TV, I have said face to face, there's going to be a time when you're not going to be able to find Tanzanites, especially not in this quality. And it hit me like somebody just walked up and punched me in the face. The time isn't tomorrow. It's not next year. It's not next month. Retailers today don't have a lot, if any, Tanzanites. Now, I know here at Shop LC, we show it all the time. We do smackdowns, we do smack ups, we do everything. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We just bought a big collection from a collector that has been collecting for decades. Or we would be in the same boat within just a few short months to years. I was shocked. And it sounds weird, but you have to understand, I've been doing this for a long time in my life. I've been selling jewelry over 50% of my life. I've been selling jewelry almost 75% of my life. I've been selling this gem all of those years. 33 years to be exact. 22 years I didn't sell jewelry. 33 years I've sold jewelry. Ladies and gentlemen, put this away for your grandkids. Put this away for your kids. Because this Tanzanite is not just pretty, it is AAA. One of the top 6% of all Tanzanites found. It was $868, $69.09. That was a retail price. I don't think that's a bad price for it. Aunt Tiff's has been charging thousands of dollars for AAA and $4,500 and up for Quad A for decades. You're paying right now, are you ready for this? $69.99 with 5 budget pays of $14. Yeah, that's incredible. That is what Quad A Tanzanite or AAA Tanzanite looks like. Look at that. Look at that depth of color. Look at how beautiful that is. That is what all Tanzanites wish they look like. Remember, I showed you that bracelet. I was honest. Look at the difference in the color of the two. This is more that lavender color. Still beautiful. Still Tanzanite. Still nice. This is AAA. But the size of this, ladies and gentlemen, to me, is so much more. Because of the fact that it's a smaller stone and it's so hard to get this depth of color in a smaller stone. Take advantage of this while you can. This is unbelievable. Sold 105 on that. Sold 105 on that. What a beautiful ring. $69.99. And remember, we're doing free shipping today. Yep. FREEE. That is a great song. You were correct, but that's not what I was thinking of. I was telling the story. Ladies and gentlemen, this next one, doorbuster is an understatement. Look at this beautiful bracelet. Again, perfectly matched and mated. Single A to double A Tanzanites. These are more single A. These are lighter. I'm going to always say the truth. I mean, they're lighter, but they're still gorgeous. And they're clean. Now, this is what you see out there in retail world right now. If you can find it. A lot of retailers, that's the highest they have. They don't have anything better. So when you don't compare it, it's beautiful. Now, this is platinum over stainless steel. Platinum over stainless steel and yellow gold over stainless steel. We have it in both. Can we flip over the yellow gold? Let me make sure it's platinum over, platinum over stainless steel. Now remember, stainless steel is hypoallergenic. Everybody can wear stainless steel. A lot of times you see platinum bond, it's platinum over brass. And a lot of people can't wear that. So this is stainless steel. It's platinum over stainless steel. You get the bracelet for $99.99. But wait. You also get the matching ring, the matching earrings, and the matching pendant. All 4 pieces, ladies and gentlemen, for $99.99. Oh, Merry Christmas to me. And you know what? If you're on a budget, think about it. Here's your Christmas present. That's a great Christmas gift. That's an incredible Christmas gift. Are you kidding? Who wouldn't be happy with just the bracelet? But then, here comes their birthday. You give them the ring. Then next holiday, you give them the earrings and the pendant. You just covered a whole year of holidays with $99.99. And when they get these, they're going to think you spent hundreds of dollars on each one. Look, that looks like a $300 ring by itself. In the retail world, you'll be looking at more than that because you can't even buy a stainless steel chain. So you get the pendant, you get the 20-inch chain, gold over stainless steel, you get the earrings, gold over stainless steel, and the ring and the bracelet. 5 pieces of jewelry for $99.99. Miss Terry, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Stephen, great to see you too. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this right now. $99.99, sold $106. Sold $106. I love it. I mean, for that money, and again, you see the difference in depth of color. You saw that AAA in the ring. That's not AAA. That's going to be more like a single to a low AA. I'd say more of a high single. But the color was great in it. It's a beautiful lavender color. But you had such excellent clarity. But you're getting all that Tanzanite, a total of 12 karat 90. Now, I do have to tell you, we only have 9s and 10s left in the ring right now. But I believe we're expecting a new delivery of it because it says deliver in 12 to 15 days, which means it won't be shipped out of here until 12 to 15 days. So unfortunately, that one won't be able to be there for Christmas this year, but it will be able to be there right after. So if you do, like when I would do Christmas, sometimes we do Christmas at home. We always did Christmas as our family. And then we would go to my mom's or we would go to her mom's. And then we do Christmas on New Year's at the opposite one. So we didn't open presents until New Year's on some of the, and that way the kids weren't, because they were little at the time, and we didn't want them to get overwhelmed with all these gifts and not appreciate anything. And so we would open ours first, and we spent Christmas Day at our house every year. Maybe the day after we go to their house. And, so however you may do your holidays, I mean, whether it's Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or Christmas, this is awesome. You can't get this in by Kwanzaa, though, because Kwanzaa's later. All right. Sold 106 on that. All 5 pieces. Don't miss it. All right. We got another beautiful bracelet coming up for you. We use marquee Tanzanites like they're going out of style. Friends, you don't see a lot of marquee Tanzanites. Our cutting team has done this. And look at that color. Whoo, I love it. I love it. This is an 8-inch. The 8-inch has 10 karat 40. Now, does this one come in? Yeah, it does. It comes in a 6.5 and a 7 1/4 as well. This has over 10 karat 40 of natural zoisite, which is Tanzanite. That's the amazing gem there. Wow. We have over 13 reviews on this with a 4.4 star rating, so one person must not like it that much. The color is beautiful. And I'll tell you, when you back it, it's even going to look darker. See the difference? Again, this is going to be about a AA, maybe a single A in my opinion. But it's still clean. It's still clear. I love how they made this beautiful bangle in sterling silver. You got platinum over sterling silver on this. We have, again, a 6.5, an 8 up. I'm sorry, we only have the 8-inch left. The 6.5 and the 7 1/4 are sold out in the white. But it does come in yellow as well, so you can check it out for that if you like the yellow coloring. But this one, ladies and gentlemen, $229.99. Dude, I'm going to tear her arm because I can't get on that one. No, this must be a 7.5. I think they got this one mismarked. Yeah, this is not. This one's small. This is not this one may be the 6.5. There may be a 6.5 available or a 7 1/4, but I can't snap it on my wrist to show you. $229.99 sold. 107 slice of heaven in those Tanzanites. Take advantage of that. Beautiful workmanship. Look at the undergallery. Look how well that's done. I always say, you can turn a piece of jewelry around and really know if it's quality or not because of that. This was $1,300 in a retail store. We're doing it for $229.99. Remember, try that extra 20 and see if it works for you because that's a great opportunity to save yourself more money. Don't miss out on that. Come on in. Y'all write in and say hello. Remember, live at shoplc.com. I'd love to hear from you. What's next, sir?
Another bracelet.
Oh, another bracelet.
Keep on going.
And I'm going to say it again. I don't know why we make all these bracelets because we can make so much more money making rings, earrings, pendants, but they want you to have the whole sweep of Tanzanite jewelry. So they choose to do it this way. Take a look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now, you can see the depth of color in those. Those are beautiful. Those are going to be high double on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, look at that. Look at that workmanship. Now, this is platinum over sterling silver. Look at those stones. Woo! Those are pretty. Got white zircons in there. 7 1/4 inches on that. We had this with 2.5 carats. A beautiful Tanzanite and white zircon. Ladies and gentlemen, forget $699. This is sold 108 for $129.99. Come on in and don't be late. Thank you for all of you that just joined us. Welcome. We certainly appreciate you. I've got a lot of great items here, and we're going to get to all of them today. Don't forget, Tanzanite has not been mined. Truly, it's probably not been mined for 8 or 9 years. They put the fence around it, and there was no active mining going on. There's been no auctions since the government took over the thing. And in fact, at one point, the workers hadn't been paid in 22 months. I can't imagine working for free for 22 months. I would be homeless, but they did it. I don't know how. Look at these. Woo-hoo-hoo. If you want yellow gold hoops, now these are bigger. These are actually bigger. These are going to be 1 1/4 inch. A little bit bigger than the other ones. Gorgeous color though. Look at that. Oh, those are nice. Again, now these have a little different mechanism than the first ones I showed you. The first ones had that push down mechanism. This one just locks. This is just a lock and clip. And if that ever gets loose, you just push it down ever so slightly. And then when you lock it, it's nice and tight. So that's not coming out. That's not going to come out whenever you put it in there tight. Now I'm pulling pretty hard on these. So, but it helps if I put in the hole. There we go. Look at that color. These are gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, on these you have 6.5 carats of natural Tanzanites. When I say natural, most Tanzanites are heated. I'm not trying to say they're not heated. Most Tanzanites are heated, but they are genuine zoisite. They come from Mother Nature. The only thing man did is heat them to help enhance that color a little bit. Because when Tanzanites come out of the ground, it's almost brown typically. And so when you get that truly blue color straight from Mother Nature, that is a monumental moment for you. Because that's the coveted ones. And a lot of those came out of the D block. But look at that. Woo, woo, are those not beautiful? And ladies and gentlemen, at $5.99, I ain't gonna be mad at that price. But your price, $139.99. Come on in. Amazing deal on those. Absolutely amazing. I love these. $139.99 sold, 109. Remember, if you just joined us, welcome. You are watching Shop Low Cost, Shop LC. If you've never shopped with us here, you can shop with confidence. We have an A+ rating at the Better Business Bureau. We have had over 2.1 million amazing customers and family members, as I like to call them, that have shopped with us and had a happy experience. And I love the fact that I say it's our motto, our mission statement is to deliver joy. And when we walk in the building, first thing we see, how will you deliver joy today? And when we walk out, the last door before the glass doors that we go out of, says, how did you deliver joy today? And I'm going to tell you, I was privileged enough to be on air Friday when we broke 46 million meals. Every single item that you purchase here, we deliver a child in need. You don't have to round to the nearest dollar. You don't have to spend an extra penny. To me, that's amazing. I am so grateful to work for a company that gives back to the community like that. And that's here in the U.S. as well as over in India. And we are expanding that program to other areas in our portfolio, if you will, because we have 2 stations in the UK and we have 1 station in Germany and 1 station in India. And then we have the one here in the U.S. So ladies and gentlemen, take advantage of this. That's Soul 109 on those hoops, yellow over sterling. Those don't come in, they only come in the yellow over sterling. They don't come in the white. So take advantage of those. $139.99. That's your holiday price. Remember, everything today is free shipping. We are doing free shipping on everything today up until midnight. Midnight, that will change. Elizabeth, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another beautiful bracelet coming up. Now, this is a trillion cut. And it's often been said that a trillion cut was made for a Tanzanite stone, or Tanzanite was made for a trillion cut, because it just lends itself to this beautiful cutting on there. Now, this bracelet is sterling. It's sterling silver. It is platinum over sterling silver. There you go. Now you can really see it. Look at the depth of color on those stones, though. See how the trillion cut just really makes the stone pop? It really comes out at you. This is a gem that, for whatever reason, the trillion cut just goes wild. I love this bracelet. Simple, classic, elegant. One of those that when you put it on, people are going to notice it. People know this gem. You know, back in the day when I first started in jewelry, 33 years ago, people would literally come to the jewelry store and be like, what stone is that? Is that an amethyst? Is that a sapphire? But now people know Tanzanite. And I actually say, again, from the Book of Hunter, I believe Tanzanite is the reason we went from precious and semi-precious to all precious. Because this gemstone, although it wasn't originally in the precious family, came from one source on the planet, Tanzania. Remember, it's only 5 square miles. That's all of the whole entire mine. People think, oh, block A, block B, block C. No, it's just a little 5-mile radius. That's where that lightning struck over and over and over, creating this beautiful, magical gem, that trichromacy that you see in the tanzanites, the reds, the blues, the purples. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this one for $127.99. Now I'm going to point out something on this one. This was 3.5 carats. You've seen some bigger ones for just a little bit more money. That's because we're going higher in the range. These aren't those A quality. These aren't double A. These are high double A. These are getting closer to the triple A quality. This is why it's a little bit higher. $127.99 though for a Tanzanite bracelet is a gift. You will not find Tanzanite in the marketplace for $129.99 or $127.99. Excuse me. You just won't find it. Not with its 3.5 carats Tanzanites. Not of this quality. Even in sterling silver. Take advantage of that we only have the 7.5 in that one though. We are literally getting very low in a lot of our quantities in our Tanzanites, as well as even in loose. Now, we did just acquire a big purchase, but remember, when we went to JCK this year, I was there. I'm going to tell you, there was no way on the planet we could have bought from JCK in Tanzanite, and we didn't, because the prices were so stinking high. I mean, I was seeing single A, and they were asking $400 a carat for it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're at in the marketplace. Come on in and take advantage of being where you're at right now. You're getting from one of the largest, if not the largest site holder on the planet. Remember, we didn't write this book, but we're in there with the likes of Tiffany & Company, We're in there in the likes of Bogery, Van Cleef and Arpels. You know, we're in the likes of a lot of great people. I mean, just amazing design work in all of these. Mikimoto, Poire, Boucheron. A lot of great designers are in here. And then Shop LC. Right along with them. Why? Because our quality. Why? Because we're one of the largest site holders. Why? Because we should have been. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Tanzanite at affordability. We don't bring you bad Tanzanite at affordable prices. We bring you quality Tanzanite at affordable prices. Take advantage of this. Buy right the first time. You never have to apologize ever. Coming up next, some beautiful moissanite, I believe. Now, many of you probably have already heard this over a million times. My story on moissanite. I had the opportunity to meet the original patent holder. I was young, early 30s, late 20s, and I was in California. That's really why I got picked. It wasn't anything. But my head buyer said, Hunter, I want you to go and I want you to meet with them. If you agree that we can sell it, we're going to go forward with it. But if you don't, we're not. So I walk in. I am working for so-and-so Diamonds, and I thought I was somebody. You know what I mean? Young dummy. I look back at it and go, wow, those people are so nice. But they sat down. They were showing me all these beautiful rings, and they were beautiful rings. And then they had this cut called the Prince cut. It was going to be a line of gents rings. But they were like $4,700. And it was like 1.5 carats to 1.75 carats in the center. And I'm like, that ain't a diamond. I work for so-and-so Diamonds. I don't want that junk, you know. Fast forward, I walked into Shop LC. I was in the interview mode, meaning they were showing me around the place, and I see this beautiful gem on the TV, and I was like, wow, I didn't know y'all sold diamonds of that quality. And my boss at the interviewer at the time said, Hunter, that's not diamond, it's moissanite. I said, moissanite's yellow. That is white, that is bright, that is beautiful. That can't be moissanite. And she said, oh, it is. And I said, can I see it? They brought it over to me, and I kid you not, I was like a kid in the candy store. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. It is so nice. It is so bright. It is EF in color. I'm like, the ones I saw were yellow. And this is before yellow. This is how long ago it was. This is before yellow diamonds even, nobody wanted. That's when De Beers said no to any color diamonds. I kicked myself. But the prices we bring you a moissanite for, no one else does out there. Ladies and gentlemen, moissanite is a 9.25 to a 9.5 on the hardness scale. I always get both because there are tests out there that show it as a 9.5. But take all the tests away, except for the 9.25, it's still the second hardest gem that we have in the gem family. Sapphire's a 9. This is 9.25. Ladies and gentlemen, you got tanzanites around it. 120 facets of premium EF color moissanite. Amazing quality. And we're doing this. I have to laugh because our prices are so far below market value. 3 carats of moissanites. Now, how can we do that? We cut out all the middlemen. We don't buy from the original patent holder. We hired one of the original patent holders, moissanite makers, so they can make the moissanite, and they've had decades of experience at prices that we can bring you affordability. We're doing these for $79.99. The center stone, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be EF in color. The center stone is going to start out flawless because it's made in a man-made environment. The center stone can be worn just like your diamonds, but it's its own creation all on its own. It is a moissanite. Moissanites have a higher refractive index, and that's how you see that, what they call the rainbow effect. It takes white lights and it disperses them into rainbow lights. You put Tanzanite around that, oh my goodness. Hello, gorgeous. What are you doing tonight? Because those are incredible. These are spectacularly made, and you're getting them right now for $77.99. Color me silly. That is a deal. Sold 111. You're going to feel when you're wearing these like you're about to go to heaven. They are so beautiful. Sold 111 on that. Don't miss out on that. Remember, write in and say hi. I see Dave or Dana. I'm not sure because it's two different names there I see. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss out. Write in and say hi. I love to hear from you. I heard from Stephen today. I heard from Elizabeth today. Why not you? Come on in and join the fun. I would say it makes it a lot of fun around me whenever I can talk to you as well because I enjoy getting to know y'all a little bit. I told Stephen if I ever get back to Dallas, I'm gonna look him up. I know sort of where he lives. I know the area. Ooh. Hold on. I gotta slide those over so they're too heavy. There we go. Put these back on there now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a couple more bracelets and that is all. But then I have some pendants and I have a sparkle chain and a couple watches and some studs. This next one is this is a great starter Tanzanite bracelet. And I say that because it's just a little simple. And some people would love it as their main Tanzanite bracelet because they don't like a lot of, large stones on their wrist. This is beautiful. It is 3 carat 20 of of white zircon and Tanzanite. White zircon and Tanzanite. Now remember, white zircon is its own gem. It has a double refractive index, so it gives you the look of a diamond without having to spend the money of a diamond. The Tanzanite's there, very nice in color, and we're doing this one for $147.99 with 3 carat 20 of gems. Now it does have a little bit of an extender there. I'd say about a 1/4 inch there. So that gives you that, between that and the clasp, you have about a 1 inch. That gives you that 7.5 or 7.25 inch that you need. But it also comes at an 8 inch and a 6.5. $147.99, sold 112. Sold 112 on that. Ooh wee. That's pretty. Now, if you ever go to Tanzania, so when the government came in and put the fence around the mine, a friend of mine simultaneously was going to Cape Town, Africa, like 3 or 4 months after they did that, and he was saying to me, he says, we went to because he had watched my show, and he said, so I got this shot there. He said, Hunter, I think you're right. And I said, what do you mean? He said, hey, this was via text. He's texting from Africa. He's like, my wife and I are in the diamond mine, and we're hearing the gentleman say the Tanzanite mine's done. There's no mining going on. And I said, smarter than I look, huh? He said, I don't know about all that. Friends like that, who needs enemies? But yeah, literally within probably the day we got the news, it was probably 6 months to a year that he was in the Cape Town and they went to the diamond mine. He's a gem hound and likes gems, so they went to see it and experience it, and I'm glad they did. But then he was giving me information back. We already had boots on the ground that we knew that from people who actually worked, and we work with some of the biggest site holders. And there was only 12 of them, from my understanding. Originally, we were one of the largest, if not the largest, site holder. So take advantage of the prices we bring you on this, because that's why we're shop low cost, because we stockpiled when we could buy it very inexpensive, and we're able to bring this. And we have design teams that work day in and day out to bring new designs and to really get the most out of the gems that we have. Don't miss out on that. Coming up next is a beautiful Tanzanite necklace, ladies and gentlemen.
And I know it says sold out on the web, but we do have 5 of these.
Okay. This one. So a lot of times, you ladies and gentlemen will go shopping on the web and you'll put things in your cart. And you'll leave them there for a couple of days. So This one technically says it is sold out. But DJ is a cart stealer. I have seen him pushing a Walmart cart down the street. No, I'm just kidding. No, but what he will do, he in customer service will go in and they will take it out. When it's been over a day or so, they'll come in and take it out of your cart, put it back in inventory, because we only have 5 of these total. So although it says sold out, call customer service. We can get you one if you're one of the 5 people. But look at the quality of this. Oh my goodness. Is that not beautiful? This is what they call a Tanzanite floral necklace. It's 18 inches. It is 3 carat 25 of gorgeous Tanzanite, platinum over sterling silver. This one is on clearance, however. If you've never shopped with us, this one would not be eligible for a return. It is on clearance because we're on the final quantities. It was $849, and we're doing it for $121.59. $121.59. Sold $113 on that. That is gorgeous. And remember, with every purchase, your purchase feeds a child in need. What does that mean? Do you have to round to the nearest dollar? Do you have to, give $2 extra or $5 extra? No, you do nothing more but find something you love and take advantage of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love that program. And last Friday, we hit 46 million meals, thanks to all of you. I love you. Thank you for allowing us to have that program. Thank you for getting behind it. Many of you write in, you're like, wow, look at all those meals that we just served. I love that. I love hearing from you because I love knowing other people get excited about it like I do. Yesterday I was on with Dion and we had a terrorist bracelets and we sold over 14 or 1,500 of them in one presentation. That's 1,500 meals for children who would normally go without a meal. And literally in India, from my understanding, and I want to go there, I'm hoping to go there next month or the month after, people have to make a choice whether they send their child to the workforce or they send them to school. That choice is difficult for the parents to make. They want them to go to school and get an education so they can better themselves, but they also need them to help raise money for the family. And school is expensive because they have to buy the meals. So this is the way to keep them in school to help us have better leaders. And for us here in the States, we need better leaders in other countries, just like we need great leaders here. So take advantage of that and thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I was so excited that they let me and Lolo present the 46 million meals. I'll have to tell you, I let the cat out of the bag. I didn't mean to, but I got an email on air and it said we're about to hit the 46 million meals. We needed, and I misread it. I only saw part of it. I missed the first 2 numbers, but we needed like a little over 3,000, I think it was, and I just saw the typed out part, 686 meals, but it was 3,686 meals or whatever it was. But we ended up making it by 11 o'clock that day, and we were able still to present it. But I kind of jumped the gun, I guess you could say. But thank y'all for allowing us to do that. What's next, Meister?
Up next, we have another necklace.
Now, this necklace is a true necklace. I mean, this is a Riviera kind of style double. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The weight of this. You are going to feel the weight of this. Look at those Tanzanites, though. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Those are incredible. Look at that color. Woo. That is beautiful. Now, I love this necklace. Now, it's going to tell you on there it's a 18 to 20 inch, and that's true. But look what I just did. That's a choker style. So you could have it where the first one was just right there at the neck and a little bit longer, and have that roll going down your back, because you could clip it into the links of the actual necklace. Now I'm going to show you the back of this, because I say this all the time, and I haven't been doing a good job of that today, of showing you all the back of the jewelry, because I think it's important to see that. Look at how well this is made. Each and every back is completely finished off on that necklace. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an expensive process. There's a lot more metal in that than you would have in a typical open back piece. But here's the beautiful thing about that. When you have it like that, it holds up for the test of time. Now this is sterling silver. There we go, I had it backwards there. And it will only lay one way. If you try to put it on backwards, and you may be going, how you put it on backwards? I guess I should say upside down. So if you try to put it on upside down, the top ling will not lay right. It won't flip right. You can't flip it over to make it work. So you have to make sure you have it the right way when you clasp it, because it will lay nice and pretty on your neck, and that's what you want. Look at that. Look how beautiful that lays. These are all little things that our design team takes into account. They look at all those small details to make sure when you get a piece of jewelry, it lays right. Now, sometimes, they'll miss it. But on this one, I think they hit a home run. Because, see, I had it backwards. No, I didn't. I had it right. I just didn't have it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Amazing opportunity here from a beautiful standpoint. These are gorgeous. And you know what I love about this? It's so uniquely different from what you see in the most retail world. It's so uniquely different than you see in most retail. Because most of the time you see a pendant, you may see the one like I showed earlier with the V style. This is a double row. Again, I say it, I'll say it again. How many earrings, how many pendants, how many rings could we make out of this one necklace? But instead, we made a necklace. The price of $237 is phenomenal. Because if you just go there and say, okay, if you saw those as studs, would you pay $29.99 for it? Probably. So that's 30, 60, 80, 110, 130, 150, 210, 270, and look, I still have all that much of the necklace. I'm not even halfway through the necklace. And that's at $29. We're doing this for $237 for the entire necklace, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute blowout. What an absolute blowout. $237.99. Sold $114. Come on in, everybody. I love it. I hope you will too. Come on in. It'll never look worse than the bearded lady wearing it, that's for sure. And remember, you have free shipping right now. Take advantage of that. How great would it be to give somebody the book and just have this laying on top of it? That's beautiful. That is stunning. Can't hold the book and lay the necklace right. I'm not that talented, y'all. If you just joined us, welcome and thank you. I see a lot of you just joined on the web there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are watching our Tanzanite Smackdown live stream style. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing you Tanzanites at prices I cannot believe. Now, we do have a few items. I know Heather brought you Tanzanite yesterday. We have a few items today that she did not have, and I'm excited about it. Heather's supposed to do it again today as well, but she's feeling a little under the weather. So, Heather, if you're watching, we hope you're feeling better. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 5 carat 50 of gorgeous Tanzanite. Now, this 1962 is when they really started making really iconic watches out in the watch world. So that's why the Eon 1962 is our watch brand that we use here at Shop LC for our higher end watches. This is Swiss movement. 1962 is when Swiss started making watches. Ladies and gentlemen, $12.79 is where we were on this. You got a carat 50 of gorgeous Tanzanite, and not Tanzanite on these. These are nice colors. I love the color of the band. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Turn it right side up, it'll look even better. Won't look worse than it looks on my hairy wrist, but there you go. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. And look at that. Look at the back of it. How well that is made. What a beautiful piece of jewelry. Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting a Tanzanite watch with Swiss movement. This isn't Japanese movement. This is Swiss movement. On clearance today. Our price before today was supposed to be $12.79 in the retail world. $2.99 is where we had it as our everyday low price. I don't know how many of these we have. I'm guessing probably not many. Two of you can grab this. You need to do it right away. Don't wait. Put sold, write in, tell me you got it, because this is awesome. Grab it while you can. Swiss movement, 5 carat 50 of Tanzanite, $2.99 with Shop LC's lowest price. You're getting it today. $150. Wow. Friends, you can't buy the Swiss movement for that price. This isn't Japanese. This is Swiss. This is our high-end watch line for us here at Shop LC. Take advantage of that. That, my friends, is a deal. $150 on that. And you got the mother of pearl. Did you see that? That's mother of pearl in there. Beautiful mother of pearl in that. Wow. What an awesome day at Shop LC. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Remember, if you've never met me, my name is Hunter. I've been here for a little over almost 2 years. March will be 2 years here. April, I guess. April will be 2 years here. And ladies and gentlemen, I love it. I just think it's such a neat place to work. It's got so many great values to bring you each and every day. I hope you come in and take advantage of some of these today. If you've just joined us, I see I got a lot of people on the web. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Instagram, you type in sold and the number, and that'll pull it up. If you are on the web, all you do is click on the item and you can buy it right then and there. On our web, we're having free shipping on that, and we also have a code. You can use extra 20. Now, most of the time, the stuff on the live stream are not eligible, but I always tell you, try it. If it works, take advantage of it. We had a gold chain the other day. 200 grams of 14 karat gold. Now, if you buy 14 karat gold for anything less than $500 a gram, you've done a good job out in the retail world. Here at Shop LC, we hover about the 120, 100, 110, somewhere along in there. This was at $70 a gram for that necklace. Now, it's a lot of money. It's 200 grams, but that's a great buy. What's next, sir?
Up next, we have a ring.
Oh, that AAA bracelet? Yeah. This one, ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting for all show.
Oh, no, we're doing a ring first. We'll get to it soon.
You lucky I ain't got anything I'm willing to throw at you right now. Did y'all see how he did me? I got all excited about the bracelets. Oh, we're doing a ring first. Just teasing. We have a AAA bracelet coming up. You're not going to want to miss out on that. I'm just telling you, it is stunning. This is my favorite gem. I apologize. I get a little overzealous sometimes about things, but I love Tanzanite because it's single source, 5 square miles in Tanzania. That's it. They went down 2 Empire State Buildings deep, and there's only 6% that are AAA and better of all the Tanzanites ever mined. You're about to see one of them. Look at the color in this. Now this is in silver. It's sterling silver, but you've got 14 karat gold overlay. It is a AAA grade Tanzanite. That ain't no Tanzanite. That's Tanzanite. That is beautiful. Those are diamonds around there. Wow. This is stunning. Now, it's not the biggest ring you're ever going to see on a hand. It's not. But to get it for the price I'm about to do it for AAA grade quality, is impossible in the marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, this size, think about it. If you have a specimen, which is what they call a rough gem, and you're looking at it, and you can cut a 1 carat, a half carat, a 3/4 carat, or you can cut a 7 carat, which one are you going to cut? That's what happened. All the dealers were cutting for the biggest rough, getting the biggest Tanzanite they could. 100 carats, 50 carats, 75 carats. So the smaller Tanzanites in this quality are very, where's Waldo? Few and far between. You're getting that depth of color in a 75 point. That's total weight, ladies and gentlemen. That includes a diamond weight around there. For $127.99. Wow. What a beautiful piece of jewelry. What a gorgeous opportunity for you. I think you will absolutely love this when you get home. $127.99, sold $116. This is really pretty. And those are diamonds. Those are diamonds around the outside. $127.99, sold $116. Marcy joins, I see. Marcy, welcome. I think that's what that says. Sherry joins. Welcome, Sherry. Thank you so much. Y'all can write in here to me at live@shoplc.com if you have a question. If you want me to re-show something or you have a comment, please write in. I'd love to hear from you. If you've never met me, my name is Hunter Pelt. I've been doing jewelry for almost 34 years. I've been here at Shop LC almost 2. I will tell you, this next one, ladies and gentlemen, this is gorgeous. Oh, just teasing, but it's coming up soon.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming up soon. Look at that. That's from the side. Look at that depth of color from the side. Now watch. Are you ready? Whoo! Wait, look. That's from the side. Are you ready? Whoo! That's gorgeous. Don't adjust your set. I was making that noise. All right. I thought we were going there next too, but we're not. Because he said I had 1 ring first, but he really meant I had 2 rings first. See, that's how DJ plays. Mm-hmm. He likes to get me excited about something and then pulls it out from under me, and then suddenly you see my feet fly out from underneath. DJ does a great job keeping me on track and keeping everybody going. I hope you're having fun. If you're not having fun watching me, write in and make it fun, because I want you to be part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you can write at me here at live@shoplc.com. Come on in and take advantage while you can. But look at this one. Again, that is AAA quality. Remember, AAA quality is one of 5%. Technically, it's 6 because there's quality before there. There's only 5% that were found. And all the Tanzanites, one by one by one, that were AAA. Think about that. 5%. You know, it's kind of like saying you have a certain blood type that is very, very rare, and you're one of 5% of the people in the world that have that blood type. This is one of 5% of all the Tanzanites mined for the last 55 years were this quality. When you get something like this, your collection is so much more elevated than somebody who is just your average collector. This puts you in one of 5% of all the collectors in the world. Think about that. There's only 6% in Quad A, 1% in Quad A, 5% in AAA. So 6% in AAA or better ever mined out of all the Tanzanites. Think about how disheartening that had to be as a miner. I mean, you're down in this hole because it does not look like any kind of mine I've been in. Now, I've been in mines where they've gone back and fixed them up so you can walk through them and You know, they're more like kind of like walking into the ground in a park kind of thing. This is a hole with train tracks that you ride in a little cart that they got a little pulley to stop it with. Yeah, this is not. I say it looks like the Runaway Mine Train in Disneyland, because you're riding that, but we know it's safe, and we know we're not going to fall off of it. Imagine doing that underground in a little cart where you have to duck down because you want to hit your head. It's a little scary. 2 Empire State Buildings deep. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. I'll sit back and watch. I would love to go to Tanzania. I'd love to see the mine. I really would. But I don't think I'd go down that far. I might go down 10 or 12 feet, but I think I'd be like, yeah, I think I'm good. I am good. It's just fascinating to me. And when you look at the video that they show, and it was kind of like when I was in Tonopah and I went to the mine out there of the Blue Buffalo or the Blue Moon and Buffalo and all those mines. These guys are so good at just being look at a wall and something with how the dirt is laying on that wall. And literally they'll walk up and wipe their finger and put it on there and be able to find turquoise in that. That's how the miners were in Tanzania. They could see where that vein was going and find exactly where they could find tanzanites. And then now they've gotten so deep, it's just nothing left. Again, this is a gemstone that cannot be made in a man-made environment. That's a big deal. They cannot recreate tanzanite in a man-made environment. So if you see somebody saying, oh, this is lab-created tanzanite, do not buy it, please. Because that is not true. It may be a lab-created color stone that has tanzanite color, but it is not the same chemical compound that you have in tanzanite, because they said it would be so expensive to recreate in a laboratory environment that you just wouldn't pay for it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is AAA. This has white zircons and that starburst around it, but you can see that color for yourself. I don't have to tell you that. This was $1,249. Your price today, $167.99. $167.99 on that gorgeous tanzanite. Come on in on that. Sold $117. Sold $117. This next one, ladies and gentlemen, is in 10 karat gold. I'm going to come get you.
We're getting there.
I'm going to come get you.
It's close.
And it's coming up soon. DJ?
It's close.
I'm going to come get you. I don't even have those, DJ.
You don't? Let me double check real fast.
No, I don't have them. I have the Trillions and I have the cushion, but I don't have the ovals. Oh, that's a great price, though. Oh, they're in the bear.
Oh, maybe. Are they?
Yeah, I need the bear.
Oh.
I'm a bear. I'm the Tanzanite bear. I come bearing gifts. I hope. Maybe not. There must be in the back.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, normally you'll have it in here, but because it's in the warehouse, they don't leave them in there. So we got to find them. But we have Tanzanite earrings coming up, but they will come in this cute little bear packaging. How cute is that? Isn't he handsome with the little bow tie on? Soft. He's really soft. He'll be my co-host today. This will be my co-host. I could have had him modeling jewelry for me. But while he's finding that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say welcome to everybody and thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you are having fun watching the show today. If you have any questions, you can write me here live at shoplc.com. I really would love to hear from you. It makes the show a little more personal, makes the show a little funner. But we've got some beautiful Luxor 10 karat gold earring studs coming in that come in the Bear. I don't have them. They're oval. These are not oval. These are square, and those are trillions. We think we do. I think the Bear's telling me it's time to go to the bracelet.
It might be. Might have to be.
But if you just joined us and you've never shopped at Shop LC, welcome. Shop LC is a great company. It is a company that has been around on the TV side for about 16 years. Only about 16 years. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been selling jewelry and manufacturing jewelry for over 50 years with our parent company. And that's over in Jaipur, India. And we are able to bring you prices that blow my mind each and every day. On our Tanzanites especially. Now remember, we are not a fly-by-night company that, just on TV today and next week will be gone. We've been doing jewelry for a long time. In fact, this book that was written about Tanzanite included Shop LC right there at the very top. Because see, this book, I'm just going to pick a random page. Have you ever heard of Patek Philippe? Ladies and gentlemen, look what the bird's holding in its mouth. A Tanzanite. I just randomly picked a page. That's the kind of designers that are in this book, along with us. We are on the top of the list on that page. Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting stuff from Oscar Hyman in this book. You've got stuff in here from Van Cleef and Arpels. You've got stuff in here from Shop LC. So where you're shopping, we're in the likes of some very well-known and very famous designers. Maybe you've heard of Aunt Tiff, Tiffany and Company. How about Boucheron? Or how about Bulgari? Or how about Van Cleef and Arpels? Those are the people that are in this. Oscar Hyman. Amazing designers who have been around and have been famous. Mickey Moto. Now I have my earrings.
They were deep in the bag.
You see that look I gave him? I just trying to be funny. He works hard, y'all. Listen, I'm surprised there's not 50 pieces up here that we're missing every single show, because they have to go through bag after bag. And when you're looking at a square pair and a round pair, it's real easy to, or an oval pair, it's real easy to miss them. So thank you for getting those for us. I appreciate it. Now these will come, ladies and gentlemen, these will come in the Bear packaging. So this one will come with the Bear packaging. It's perfect for holiday. All you have to do, and I love things like this, and I'm going to tell you, I actually do, I shouldn't say I don't like wrapping. I do enjoy wrapping, but I'm going to tell you, true story. We have a Secret Santa, and I participate in it. And, oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. I love you for saying that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I was in the grocery store yesterday, and I was walking down the aisle, and I saw wrapping paper. Now, we have a limit. Now, I've gone over my limit already, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm bad about that. We have a limit on what we're supposed to spend on the gift. And I thought, well, would you rather have a gift or pretty wrapping? So I decided she's not getting pretty wrapping, but I'll take her to breakfast and just give it to her there. I'm not going to do it here. I'm not bringing it in unwrapped, because by the time you buy the wrapping paper, the scissors, so I ship mine in a box and say, figure out who gets what. No, I actually write names on them, but I love the look of Christmas wrapping, but it just takes so long for me because I get perfectionist about it. But look at these earrings. Speaking of perfection, look at these earrings. These are premium Tanzanites, but I'm going to tell you, the color on these will rival a triple or a quad. Now, they're not graded. They're in 10 karat gold with 10 karat gold backings. Ladies and gentlemen, I would highly encourage you to get these graded. We had these at $16.99. You're getting them today with free shipping for $47.60 plus tax on your first payment and 4 equal payments of $47.60 for very high quality studs. $237.99. We'll get these home. Sold 118.
This is 118, yes.
Yeah, sold 118. I thought I forgot. And it does come in the bear packaging, so no extra money there. They had a cute bear. You just unzip them, slip them in the back. They say, here's your gift. They'll be like, oh, he's cute. And they'll be like, wait, what's this? Oh. See, I like things like that. Sold 118. He's a snuggle bear, so he's hiding. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I'm such a kid. Sold 118, ladies and gentlemen, gets you the bear and the studs. And you know, a lot of people, like I've done this before. I'll take and, you know, put like a little piece of tape on it and put it through there so it looks like the bear's wearing the studs. But you can put it in the back. That's what the back's for. Very cute. Sold 118 on those studs. Pendant floral. It must be. Yep. All right. Take a look at this. Now, this is a big pendant. And I'm going to tell you, it looks like it's got more than 6 carats of white zircon and Tanzanite on here. Now, this is going to be more of the double A. It's going to be more of a double A, but it's beautiful. Look at that quality. Look at that. I mean, that's got a great depth of color. It's going to be a higher double A. Friends, this has 6 carats total weight of marquee. No, I'm sorry. Of pear shapes. These are all pear shapes. Wow. This is why so many designers are grabbing up every single thing they can get in pear shape. Because look at that scalloped edge you can make with a pear shape. Absolutely stunning. 6 karat white zircon and beautiful Tanzanite. It's got the lobster claw clasp. You see how big that lobster claw is? Makes it very easy to put on and off. There we go, pull that up a little more. Look at that color though. That color is beautiful. To get 6 karat of Tanzanite, you should be paying $300-400 a carat for this. You're getting it right now for $197.99, ladies and gentlemen. No shipping. $197.99. And remember, try that extra 20. It may work. It may not. If you don't be mad. This is gorgeous. I love the big lobster claw too. But look how big that is. That's a statement piece, ladies and gentlemen. This is one when you're wearing it, people are going to notice it and they're going to go, wow. They're going to think you spent $1,500 or more. Now, we had it at $1,279 in our retail stores. But friends, if you got that in gold, whoo, no telling what you pay for it today. That one's going to be sold 119. Sold 119, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful pendant. Even the red, look at that depth of color. Come on in on that. Sold 119. What's next, sir?
Now it's time.
I'm going to wait till it's up there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, my graphics say doorbuster, 14 karat gold, AAA grade Tanzanite. Never in a retail world will you find a AAA grade Tanzanite as a doorbuster. This is unbelievable. This is a $10,000 bracelet. This is an $11,000 bracelet. It's $10,999. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. There's 10 karat 60. It does come with its own identification card from Luxor. $3.25 grams of 14 karat gold. I said earlier, if you can find 14 karat gold for $500 a gram, you've done something. Most of it's selling in the retail world $700 to $1,000 a gram. I know, it's insane. It's insane. Here at Shop LC, we've spoiled you, and I'm glad we were able to, because, ladies and gentlemen, we've been keeping ours around the $100 mark. But if you take that math and you say, okay, 500, that means this bracelet, just for the gram weight, just for the amount of gram weight, 3.25, you're looking at over $1,500 for just the mounting. No Tanzanites. You got 10 karat 60 of Tanzanites. And not just any tan. Look at that depth of color. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I paid a long time ago, about over 20 years ago, maybe closer to 25 years ago, for a blank mounting, over $500. It was just a little over $500. That was that long ago. You're getting yours right now. Forget $10,900. $1,299.99. $1,200 for AAA grade Tanzanite. Friends, you can't find this in the marketplace right now. Even some of the high-end stores that used to only carry quad A are triple and double. Remember what I said earlier in that Christmas get-together we were having? The time is now. It's not 2 years or 4 years or 10 years down the road. We, Shop LC, bought 0 Tanzanites at JCK for the first time ever because the prices were too high. Take advantage of this. This is unbelievable. AAA, only 5% of all Tanzanites found were in AAA. Only 1% in quad A. So let me break that down for you. Out of 10,000 Tanzanites, five stones were AAA. That is why I say to make a bracelet like this is ridiculous. Because we could put every one of those in a pair of earrings and sell them $200 pop all day long. Shop LC wants to bring you quality and affordability. Take advantage of this. Sold 120, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I love it. This is stunning as it can be. Come on in and say hi to me. AAA grade, already got a card. I would tell you to get that appraised immediately. Do not show them this card. Let them come back and tell you what you got. Hold us accountable because we know what you're getting. And like a lot of people who've written in about our Tanzanites, they buy it for $3,900. It's appraised for $26,000. They buy it for $300. It's appraised for $6,000. Be delivered joy today. Grab that bracelet. 14 karat gold, ladies and gentlemen. 3.25 grams of 14 karat gold. 10 karat 60 of AAA Tanzanites. AAA Tanzanites, $1,299. Nowhere on the planet will you find that. What is that? $120? $129 a carat for AAA Tanzanites? That's only 5 and 10,000? Grab it before they change your mind on that. That is a spectacular holiday price. Come on in, everybody. What's next, sir?
Next up.
Oh, now we're going to the big dogs. We're going to platinum. We're going to EF in color in the diamonds. And we ask for very conservative appraisals. I'm going to show you this, and we probably won't sell any because I'm going to show you this. But I always want to be transparent. I asked Encore this one day. I said, Encore, why is our Tanzanite so low on the appraisals? Because I used to work with somebody who appraised as his side business. He was not allowed to appraise for our company, but he appraised for other companies. And the prices we show you for Tanzanites here are extremely low. This has 4.3 grams of platinum. It is 2 carat 35 of Tanzanite and diamonds. Let me break that down for you. You got 2 carat 12 on the Tanzanite, so over a carat each ear. 2 carat 12, a carat 6 each year, and 23 points of EF color, which are colorless. 1 in 10,000 diamonds are colorless. VS clarity. We ask for conservative appraisals, so when you take it and have it appraised, you'll be surprised versus us giving us the high appraisal and you not being. $5,900 is your appraisal price on this. $5,900. We had these starting out at $10,900. I don't think you can find them in the marketplace as a retailer for $10,900. I don't believe you would. Not for quad A. This is quad. 1% of all Tanzanites ever found are quad A, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that color. Ooh. Come on in. We're going to do these right now. $17.99. $17.99. You can see the difference in a AAA and a quad A. What a beauty. $17.99 sold. $121 on that. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. 4.3 grams of platinum. $9.50 platinum. The best platinum money can buy. Take advantage of that. What's next? We're going to go to the one that people say was made for Tanzanite. The Trillion Cut. And you'll see why in 1 second. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, these are screwbacks. The other ones were screwbacks as well. They're both screwbacks. These are stunning. Quad A. Both of these are quad A. Remember I said, I'll always be honest with you. Get these. 2.5 carats. So they're carat 25. They're bigger than the other ones. Quad A Tanzanite. 1 in 10,000 are quad A. I don't even understand this price. $14.99. $14.99. I'm going to tell you, the element, your ear is a lot thicker than that, right? The element, they won't screw down, so that's why they're going downward. But these are beautiful quad A Tanzanites. $14.99, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, doggy, those are pretty. Look at them back there. Wow. These are part of the Rhapsody collection. You will get the Rhapsody box. You'll get all that as well. That one's stunning. Don't miss out. $1,499. Sold $122. Come on in. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. This price is a win. Put my bear away. Nothing fell.
Just make sure.
I'm a professional. Boy, I use that lightly. All right, coming up next is now this is something that does not get the value it deserves. Rundales in natural are in Tanzanite beads. Now these have been heated, but look at that. Look at that depth of color. Woo, woo. Are you kidding me right now? These are absolutely amazing. This has a 10 karat gold chain, or clasp, I should say, an extender. You've got a 2-inch extender there, so it goes from 18 to a 20 inch. You have 250 carats of incredible Tanzanite beads. Now, if y'all know Cousin Shelly, she'd be going crazy over these right now because you just don't see these in the marketplace. Oh, how pretty are those? Your price today, sold $121, $7.99, ladies and gentlemen. 2 5-star reviews on this because when you get these home, people love them. Gorgeous. I mean, wow, look at that on my shirt. That color, unmatched anywhere on the planet. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. That is premium quality Tanzanite for $7.99 with free shipping, $160 on your budget pay, sold $123. Whew, take advantage of that. We only have a couple items left. I got platinum. Yes, I do.
Let's see. Next. Actually, I know. We're on first. Platinum.
If you just joined us, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I got a lot of people watching today. I want to say thank you. I will be back. And now this afternoon show is going to be a little bit crazy because I got so many different gems to get excited about. And I have terrorist. Tanzanite, number 1. Terrorist, moissanite, number 2. I have both of those this afternoon. I have Tanzanite today. Can I just tell you, this pendant has been staring me in the face all day long. I wish I had the Rhapsody box with the light on it because I want you to see what this looks like when you open it. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is why this is my favorite gem. This is why Tiffany's president said this is the most beautiful blue gem he'd ever seen. Take a look at this. Oh my gosh. Is that not breathtaking? Look at that up against the skin. I mean, across the room. Now, this is just for the pendant. The necklace does not come with, nor would you want. This necklace is in sterling silver here, so it's just you can get one online. But I'd get you a platinum chain because right now, the time to buy platinum is now. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that. EF color on the diamonds. $950 on the platinum. Remember, platinum comes in $850, comes in $900, and $950. This is $950, 95% pure platinum. But the star of the show is that 4 karat 50 for the whole piece is 4 karat 50 total weight. The center stone alone is 4 karat 30. You got 20 points of EF color diamonds. 20 points of EF color diamonds. 11 by 9. 4 karat 30, excellent cut, 20 points of full cut diamonds, all in $950 platinum. Wow. This pendant, 4.5 grams of $950 platinum. I was trying to find that. This pendant is a stunner. If you saw this in the marketplace at $17,900, it is not a bad price. That is not a bad price for this. You have got over 4 carats on there. Remember, when you're looking at any gem, any gemstone, that is, 3 carat is the first benchmark. From 1 to 2, it goes up exponentially. When it goes from 2 to 3, it goes up exponentially. But when it hits 3 carat, it jumps. Then when it hits 5 carats, it jumps. And when it hits 7 carats, it jumps. I don't know why it's the odd numbers, but that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4 carat 30 just on the center alone. I don't have to get that up to the camera. Look at that across the room. I'm a good 4 feet away from the camera right now. Look how beautiful that is. When you find Tanzanite of this quality, $4,000 to $6,000 is what you could be paying for it in retail. Loose, 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 not even in a mounting. This is in 4.5 grams of 950 platinum. These are EF color diamonds totaling over 20 points. And you're getting it right now for $2,999.99 for quad A Tanzanite. If they made 1,000 pendants out of the mine, this was the only one that would be quad A. Because only 1 in 1,000 carats were quad A. And this one's 4 carat 20. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Wow. This is beautiful. This is stunning. And if you don't own a quad A yet, and you want one, get it now. The time is now. I'm going to tell you why. We are not able to replace these for the prices that we sell them for. Scout's honor. We are not able to price these for the prices we're selling them for. We bought these a long time ago. We got great value in them, and we know that. We know that if this was it, you name the nameplate. I'm not going to give a name. It will be $17,000, if not higher. Start price at least. It may sell for $10,000. It may sell for $20,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we have comps out there for AAA that were $18,000 for a 2 carat. For a 2 carat 80, $18,600. Take advantage of this while you can. This, my friends, is beautiful. This, my friends, is stunning. This, my friends, is $29.99. It's a steal. Amazing. That is amazing. It already has an appraisal value. And I'm going to say again, low appraisal value, $10,500 on that. Why don't you look at the date of that? 9/5/23. I point that out because when I tell you we're running out of Tanzanite in this quality, these are just made. A lot of times you'll see they'll have an old, appraisal value will be old. These were just appraised. We're having to go through our 50-gallon drums and get our Tanzanite out, have our appraisers look at them and say which ones they think are quad A and send them out to be appraised to get this kind of a value for you. Amazing. I love this. Love it. What's next?
Platinum piece.
Now this next item, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my favorite things on the planet. It's a platinum chain. And I'm going to tell you, you want to see stunning? Oh, is today that day? Am I supposed to finish early?
Yeah, this is our last item.
All right. This will be my last item. They're kicking me out of here. You know that old Amazon lady, she come here beat me up. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. I'm teasing. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, a platinum chain with a platinum pendant. OMG, is that beautiful. I can't believe what I'm about to do this platinum chain for. Ladies and gentlemen, this has 2.9 grams of 950 platinum, not 850, 85%, not 900, 90%, 950 platinum, $299.99. Oh, 2.9 grams of 950 platinum and a sparkle chain. You might go, oh, Hunter, but would that chain be strong enough for that pendant? Yes, yes, and yes. It's platinum. Platinum is hammered. You will feel the density of platinum. I'm going to show you just chain by itself. I just had to put it on that pendant because, to me got to go the right way here. That's beautiful. But look at that chain by itself. The only pure from white metal, it's hypoallergenic, ladies and gentlemen. It is a sparkle chain with that beautiful lobster claw clasp. This is amazing, and you're getting it for $299.99. Wow. For $950 platinum, that's a deal. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say goodnight. I want to say thank you to everybody who joined me today. Who's coming up with live stream?
I believe it's Lauren.
Huh?
Lauren.
Lauren. I thought you said Heather Torn, and I was like, I don't know who that is. Lauren, Miss Lauren's coming up, my friend. She's going to be here for the Amazon live stream. But ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for joining me. I hope you grabbed something. There's some great choices. Meet me back here at 2 o'clock because I'll be here for 2 more hours today. And we've got some more great values and a lot of plethora of items, not just Tanzanite. I love you. I'll see you back at 2 o'clock.
All right, nice.
How you doing, young lady?
Good, how are you?
I'm always good.
Enjoying the live stream?
And if I'm not alive at it, and that way nobody